Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe now, the start video. Josie Duggar's marriage ignites a fire today. His father strongly disagrees with her. However, she was wedded by a surprising twist of fate incident that has already sparked innumerable discussions among fans of the Duggar family and those who follow entertainment news. Josie Duggar, a youngest daughter of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, has made a daring and life-altering decision by getting married, even though her father disapproved. The wedding, which was reportedly staged in a low-key manner, yet had a palpable emotional impact, has sparked widespread interest in the family's recent past. Everyone, from fans and critics to those who are only slightly familiar with the famous Duggar household, have been eager to speculate on the significance of this marriage, the motivations behind Josie's decision, and the family's reactions to the unexpected turn of events. The public has cast a bright and at times harsh light on Josie Duggar's life from the very beginning. She has always had a special meaning to the Duggar family because she was born prematurely and is considered a miracle child. She was a symbol of strength for the Duggar family and the millions of people who watched the reality show, and many fans will always remember her as the young child who battled for her life in the neonatal unit. The tale is incredibly dramatic, and many fans have been stunned and captivated by Josie's daring transition into adulthood, which goes against her father's expectations. According to reports, the patriarch of the big family, Jim Bob Duggar, was not on board with Josie's groom selection. Jim Bob's stance, according to family sources, stemmed from traditional values as well as worries about the man Josie married. Family members who wished to remain nameless stated that Jim, because of her youth and seeming lack of maturity, Bob thought Josie made a hasty decision. Some say that the long-established norms of the Duggar family are at odds with Josie's husband's heritage, religious practices, or lifestyle choices. There was obvious opposition from Josie's father, who has traditionally been viewed as a guiding and controlling influence in his children's weddings for whatever reason. With unwavering resolve, Josie Duggar persisted in the face of such adversity. Witnesses said the wedding was small, meaningful, and attended by only a few close friends and family members who were happy for her. Those siblings who were there clearly were overjoyed and proud of Josie for showing such bravery, even though not all of them were there. The bride, who broke with her family's rigid traditions and wore an understated yet beautiful gown, was said to be glowing. Despite all the guesswork around her husband, he supposedly stood proudly by her side, clearly moved as they exchanged vows. There have been rumblings among Duggar fans over Josie's marriage without her father's approval. Fans of the Duggar family's reality shows have become accustomed to carefully scripted wedding ceremonies featuring Jim, Bob, and Michelle at the center of each union. Josie's choice deviates significantly from this pattern, indicating a change in generation and a strong yearning for autonomy. Many Duggar fans believe that Josie's marriage marks a new chapter in the family story, one in which the younger members are more determined to strike out on their own, even if it means going against the grain of parental authority. It was about love and agency for Josie that she made this decision. According to some in her inner circle, she has always wanted to break free of her family's reputation and the shadow cast by her brothers. Being the youngest of her family's daughters has frequently made her feel like the baby. She has now proven herself to be an adult, capable of making significant life decisions by selecting her spouse despite her father's desires. Some viewers see this symbolic manifestation of autonomy as a healthy step towards self-sufficiency, while others fret over the potential pressure it could put on the Duggar family. Despite its understatement, the ceremony allegedly featured profoundly moving brief periods. Some members of Josie's family were moved to tears as they witnessed the significance of her vows. Was working on. Reportedly, Michelle Duggar tried to keep the peace and demonstrate her love for her daughter amid the family turmoil, even if Jim Bob Duggar was not sympathetic. Michelle, according to onlookers, was a very emotional woman who struggled to balance her love for her husband with her responsibility to her child. Reportedly, Josie's siblings embraced her and offered words of encouragement, making it clear that she was not alone in her decision, even though the family patriarch may not have agreed. A wide range of opinions, from praise to criticism, has been posted by fans on social media. Some lauded Josiah's courage and said that the Duggar family had reached a new level of maturity with her marriage. Some voiced their disapproval of the choice, mirroring Jim Bob's worries about Josiah's readiness for the change. The issue has brought attention to the enduring interest in the dynamics of the Duggar family. Some fans have pointed out that the younger generation is moving away from the strict standards that their parents formerly had. Although he has not been publicly identified, Josie's husband has been characterized as being very devoted to her, affectionate and respectful. His vows were moving, according to wedding witnesses, and he promised to love Josie and be there for her no matter what, even if it meant facing opposition from her relatives. Relatives who were hesitant were allegedly comforted by his presence and behavior. However, it is unclear if this will be sufficient to reconcile with Jim Bob. In the wake of everything that has happened, many are wondering what is in store for Josie and her new husband. Will they want to stay close to the Duggar house or try to strike out on their own and start a family somewhere? According to the sources, Josie is excited to start a family on her own terms, and her husband is totally on board with her plans. Because the Duggar family has always valued harmony, communal living, and obedience to rigid standards established by the parents, this possible separation could indicate a major cultural change within the family. Despite all the conjecture, those close to Josie say she is optimistic and content with her choice. Reportedly, she thinks that the difficulties brought about by family issues are not as important as love and commitment. Her backers say she's just being realistic about the fact that kids have to make their own decisions at some point, even if they go against their parents' wishes. The intense public interest in Josie's family makes this a particularly potent time for her. Josie Duggar's marriage is just the beginning. The big day may have come and gone, but the aftermath will be felt for months, if not years, towards it is unclear what the pair intends to do in the future, if she will reconcile with her father, or how she will fit in with the rest of the Duggar family. Josie is now an inspiration for her bravery and symbolizing autonomy and the difficult process of emerging from one's family's shadow and creating one's own way throughout their lives. Many are curious about what the future holds for the Duggar family in general, and her weighing has prompted discussions on her own destiny. Considering that some of Jim, Bob, and Michelle's children have already defied their parents' expectations, Joe's courageous action may inspire others to do the same. Although it is unclear if this trend enhances or diminishes the family unit, it is evident that the dovetail is embarking on a fresh and unpredictable chapter. One thing is becoming very clear as the dust settles. Unexpectedly, Josie Duggar has written her own narrative. Despite her father's disapproval and the uncertain path ahead, she prioritized love, freedom, and bravery over conformity. That decision defines her new path more than anything else. Josie and her husband are about to start a new chapter in their lives together, and everyone from fans to critics to family members will be watching. They bring with them the dreams, scandals, and drama that the Duggar brand is known for. For tuning